Hi everyone, Simon Ritt here, and we're coming to you through Medford Community Media on the campus of Medford High School, ably produced and directed by Lenny Scolletta. And we're going to start off with a song that I wrote called Anywhere But Here. Wish that I was anywhere but here, aboard a southbound train that takes me where the days are clear. I'd say goodbye to troubled times, oh Mr. Engineer. I wish that I was anywhere but here. I wish that I was anywhere but here, eating Fat Boy's barbecue and drinking ice-cold beer. I gather close those I love most before they disappear. I wish that I was anywhere but here. That I could roll back all the years. No, I'm not the first to wish that my hometown was near. When we left there, I didn't know enough to shed no tears. I wish that I was anywhere but here. Wish that I was anywhere but here, aboard a southbound train that takes us where the days are clear. We'd say goodbye to wasted times, oh Mr. Engineer. I wish that I was any place that's disappear without a trace. I wish that I was anywhere but here. Yeah, I wish that I was anywhere but here. Baby, but here. Baby, but here. Baby, but here. This old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, as cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane like you can an old freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. And a little bit of Gordon Lightfoot there at the end. You know, some people call Gordon Lightfoot the Canadian Neil Young. I throw that in there for my friend Eric Martin. Now we're going to do something by the Darlings. This is one called Juanita, and I'd like to take a second just to say hello to all my friends in the Darlings. We've been playing together for many years. First and foremost, there's my co-host and co-founder, Kelly Knapp, a great singer and one of the best friends you could ask for. And the Red Hot Rhythm section of Norman Hartley on drums and Ed Reamer on bass. They're quite in demand. And Billy Lysigian, a local legend, a sizzling guitar player. If I could play like him, I would. And we're going to do one now that we've done many times over the years called Juanita.
Alone again at Christmas time, 1,000 miles from home. I keep trying to smoke you off my mind, but just can't get that stoned. Juanita, Juanita, why did you go? I'll tell you about an evening seems a million years gone by. She held me like a baby, I cannot lie. Juanita, Juanita, you make me high. Juanita, Juanita, you get me high. And when I think about Juanita, how her eyes were green like fire, it was something like a thirst, it was much more than desire. Juanita, Juanita, where are you now? Juanita, Juanita, I'm going down. Across this land, I keep her picture on the dashboard and a bottle in my hand. Juanita, Juanita, where are you now? Juanita, Juanita, where are you now? I need you, I need you, I need you now. Juanita, Juanita, I'm going down.
That's Juanita, which is, of course, Spanish for Jan. Chip Taylor told me that. Chip Taylor told me that. I never get tired of saying that, and it's true. And we are going to do one now by Tim Carroll. That is, he wrote everything but the title and the refrain for the song. The title was written, conceived by my girlfriend, Jan Collins, from right here in the Somerville, Massachusetts area. Tim took it and incorporated it into his song. Some people have said over the years, hey, what about her songwriting royalty? What about her credit? But that's not the way we roll. We got our complimentary CD, and we're big fans of Tim Carroll. He's a great entertainer and a great songwriter. And this is off a CD he had a few years ago called All Kinds of Pain on Gulcher Records.
I remember when your child was born. Only yesterday or so I could have sworn. But now she's turned 18 and going off to school. You can't stay young, but you can stay cool. I miss my old man, I miss his sound advice. Do what you're told, don't make me tell you twice. But the hands of time, they can seem so cruel. You can't stay young, but you can't stay cool. You can't stay young, but you can't stay cool. Take every day as a precious jewel and treat everyone by the golden rule. You can't stay young, but you can't stay cool. You can't stay young, but you can't stay cool. You cannot stay young, but you can't stay cool.
This is for Lorna and Bill.
That was then, and now it's today. Do you remember what I used to say to you? And that was the past, and that was the last. Do you remember how long the last one lasted you? Seems like I never ever learned, and it's always my turn to lose. Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. Ask me no questions, I'll be yours tonight. Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. Ask me no questions, I'll be yours tonight. Oh.
That, of course, was Ask Me No Questions by Johnny Thunders, the greatest rock star there ever was and the greatest rock star there ever will be. I know I was there. And people ask me a lot about those times, and I've written a song or two about my experiences with Johnny. I'm going to do one now. And before I do, I would just like to give a little plug for A Crash Course for the Ravers, a great radio show on WMFO hosted by Brian Young. And I don't know anybody in the English-speaking world who's doing as much to keep the sound of Johnny Thunders, the Heartbreakers, the New York Dolls et al. On the airwaves than Brian. And I'm going to dedicate this one to my good friend, longtime friend, Bobby Hall. He just had a birthday recently. Bobby was with me the first time I saw Johnny Thunders. He was with me the first time the Daughters played with Johnny Thunders. And that led to one of the greatest sagas in rock and roll, a story that has yet still to be fully told. And this one's called There Goes a Man.
Well, I met you many years ago when I was just a kid. I wanted to be just like you and do the things you did. Somehow I got right up close, I didn't have to try. The wrong place at the right time, don't know how I'm still alive. But I've been asked 100 times, what was he like? If you don't mind, there goes a man. There goes a man. Well, Joey Brett had headed north, so I thought I'd go too. We met La Cosa Nostra and came face to face with you. I stepped into a fire, it burned everyone but me. And I knew without a question, this is where I wanna be. Now I've been asked 100 times, what was it like? If you don't mind, there goes a man. There goes a man. Well, the party ended way too soon, or I would be there still. But somehow I turned 21 at home and not in jail. Well, the best times of your life fly by before you know they're done. I'd give a lot for one more shot at playing them old songs. The things I saw with my own eyes, but still I can't believe how today you're 6 feet under, just as dead as you can be. Now I've been asked 1,000 times, hey, you was there, what was he like? Before their lips began to move, I hear the words they're gonna use. There goes a man. There goes a man. There goes a man. There goes a man.
And now we're going to do another song that the Darlings do from time to time. And believe me, friends, there's no one who wishes the Darlings were here tonight more than I do. But they're not. It's just me. So we'll see what we get. This is by a band that used to play Boston quite a lot. I saw their names all over the place, though I never actually experienced them in person myself. They were called the Boleros. This is a great song that I got off a handwritten demo tape, and I can't tell you anything about the Boleros except that I used to see their name. I wouldn't know a Bolero now if he came in and slapped me on the back of the head. But I can tell you we've enjoyed this song a lot. And you know what? If there's a Bolero out there, give me a shout. I'd like to say hello. I'd like to meet you sometime. This one's called Hank Williams.
Driving in that car, whether drunk or sober, you know he went too far. Hank Williams never loved no one. Hank Williams loved his pills. Hank Williams never loved no one but his pills. Songs, it ain't mean them girl really love them crazy, crazy little pills. Hank Williams never loved no one. Hank Williams loved his pills. Hank Williams never loved no one but his pills. White suit and hat, black bolo tie. Didn't want to stop, no, and never even tried. Hank Williams never loved no one. Hank Williams loved his pills. Hank Williams never loved no one, never loved no one. Williams loved his pills. Hank Williams never loved no one, but he loved them pills. He loved them pills.
And of course, the name of the show is Rat Tales. I thought appropriately enough I'd wear this commemorative Ratskeller shirt that my friend Jamie Seaver designed way back. Jamie and I were in Unattached together. He's one of the best rock and roll singers I ever had the good fortune to play with. And being Rat Tales, it kind of makes me think of my experiences at the Rat. I can't help but remember the first time I played there with my band, the Daughters. We were opening for a as yet unknown Go-Go's. They were just about to explode. Place was packed. They had no crew, no roadies, and a van full of amps that were bigger than them. And there was a time we played with the Replacements when they were so drunk we had to help them tune their guitars. We had to help a wasted Paul Westerberg into his trousers. But probably my favorite moment, my proudest moment at the Rat, was when I was asked to perform at Willie Loco Alexander's 50th birthday celebration. And this is one of my favorite Willie Alexander songs. I'm performing it tonight, and I performed it that night. And I am going to do a very special dedication to Nina Antonia. She's a great writer, and like Willie Loco Alexander, she's someone I've admired for a very long time.
How Gin, you wouldn't stand a chance lying on a cliff like this. How Gin, don't you feel the pull? Ooh, it's dangerous, dangerous. Surfing on the precipice like this, like this. Oh, Gin. How, Gin, you wouldn't stand a chance lying on a cliff like this, like this. How, Gin, don't you feel the pull? Ooh, 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 it's dangerous, dangerous. Surfing on the precipice like this, like this. How, Gin.
This is an old rockabilly favorite of mine by Glenn Glenn. He was the king of the Hollywood rockabilly scene and a big star everywhere in the world except here in the United States. This is an old favorite of my friends River and Quinn, and I hope that if they're at home right now, they're going to sing along with me.
Well, I've been rocking all night long. I freeze a breeze, my baby's gone. She split the scene with some other guy. Never even stopped to say goodbye. Rocking all night, sleeping all day. Well, I'm glad my baby's gone away. She lied, I cried, I thought I'd die, but now I'm glad she's gone. I've been having myself a party, and I'm going to from now on. Come on, baby, let's see you shake. You're just the one to help me celebrate. I'm living high and I wanna rock. Come on, baby, let's never stop. Rocking all night, sleeping all day. Well, I'm glad my baby's gone away. Well, I've been rocking all night long. I'm free as a breeze now that my baby's gone. She split the scene with some other guy. Never even stopped to say goodbye. Rocking all night, sleeping all day. Well, I'm glad my baby's gone away. She lied, I cried, I thought I'd die, but now I'm glad she's gone. I've been having myself a party, and I'm going to from now on. Come on, baby, let's see you shake. You're just the one to help me celebrate. I'm living high and I wanna rock. Come on, baby, let's never stop. Rocking all night, sleeping all day. Well, I'm glad my baby's gone away.
So maybe you're sitting there and thinking, yeah, this guy's okay, but what's he done lately? All this Johnny Thunder stuff in the past and the Darlings, hoo. Well, I'll tell you, in the last few months, since you asked, I've been instrumental in the release of the Allman Brothers Band, The Final Note. This is the hitherto unknown final concert performance of the legendary Duane Allman. This was recorded by my cousin Sam, who was a high school student, an ambitious young man with his own radio show that he was on the weekends, even before he had graduated yet. And impulsively and on a whim, he decided to record the Allman Brothers, October 17th, 1971, of course not realizing the historical nature of that night. No one would until a few weeks later after Duane Allman had died. So Sam recorded this concert on impulse, and then on impulse decided not to tell anybody about it for about the next 40 years. But working with my cousin and working with Richard Ombre Price, and I don't know why they call him Ombre, he's about the nicest guy you could want to meet, and one of the best friends I've made in the music business, an absolute rock-solid musician. But the three of us managed to work together with the Allman Brothers Band recording company, which interestingly enough is situated right here in Massachusetts. I'm not going to go much further than that, but who would expect to see the world's premier Southern rock band located here in Tony, New England? And not only am I the associate producer of the Allman Brothers, The Final Note, but I was also an attendant at that concert. 14 years old in the fourth row. This is the fourth song they played. It's an old Elmore James song, originally titled, I'm a Self-Centered Misogynist with a Heart of Stone, and it's better known these days as Must Have Done Somebody Wrong. And I send this out to all the Top Ham fans out there.
Well, the bell has tolled. My baby caught that chain and gone. Said the bell has tolled. My baby caught that chain and gone. It's all my fault. I must have done somebody wrong. Everything that happens, you know I am to blame. Everything that happens, you know I am to blame. Gonna buy myself a coffin, gonna dig myself a grave. My mama said, Simon, a day will surely come. I wouldn't listen to her, I had to have my fun. Well, the bell has tolled. My baby caught that chain and gone. It's all my fault. I must have done somebody wrong. Yeah, it's all my fault. I must have done somebody wrong. Said it's all my fault. I must have done somebody wrong.
So that was Done Somebody Wrong with a little bit of Yardbirds thrown in there for all you Top Ham fans. And I've really enjoyed being here at Medford Community Media. And before I go, I'd like to give a little thanks to my friend Frank Rowe of the Classic Ruins. Frank was the one who first told me about this program. And if you go to the website, you can see Frank's own fine performance, as well as many others archived on their site. And once again, special thanks to Lenny Scolletta for being so indulgent and so helpful. And we got one more here. This one goes out to my friends Joe and Dixie. Dixie, isn't that a nice name? They got a great band called 61 Ghosts. Once in a while, they let me join them, and I'm the 62nd ghost. Amplified blues, nice and crunchy. And I wrote this one for them. And I don't know if they'll ever do it or not, but if they ever do, you can say you heard it here first.
Graveyard up on Cemetery Hill. I've never had it easy, and I know I never will. I learned to play the guitar before I learned to shoot a gun. Was asked to fill a dead man's shoes before his bell had rung. Static on the radio, bad news on TV. I didn't go out looking for the blues. The blues found me. Well, my mother knew the Rocket, a legend in his time. Long ago in Montreal, his name would not be mine. With thunder comes the lightning, a sound you don't forget. A visit from the narco squad, they haven't bagged us yet. Static on the radio, fake news on TV. I did not go out looking for the blues. The blues found me. First in 1969, an early taste of County Cork, it kinda blew my mind. 3 long-haired boys from Ireland, bass, drums, and guitar. Now the name of Rory Gallagher is written in the stars. Sad songs from the cotton fields, as blue as they can be. Echoes of the Marble Bar in 1983. Blah, blah, blah in the New York Times and on the BBC. I did not go out looking for the blues. The blues found, the blues found, the blues found me.